All right, we're going to be playing some roulette tonight to wrap down my Sunday. It's just a nice little easy Fibonacci technique. We're going to be playing $100 bullets. The table limit is 10,000. I believe so. That gives me 11 bullets. Highest bet being $8,900. And then if I can get it up to $100,000 tonight, I'll take 10% and I'll roll it on one spin. And we'll see what goes on. Just a nice Sunday night kind of thing for me to kind of wind down. I just had something go on, but we're going to just play this. So my starting is 41,813. I just spent $100, but keep that number in mind. 41,813. 813. And we'll see where it goes. All right, that's a lose. So in the Fibonacci sequence is, if you guys have probably all heard about it before, but it's something that happens, the natural occurrence of numbers and the reappearance of numbers in nature. So the Fibonacci sequence is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 3, and such on. What it is you take 1, and then 1 repeats itself. You add the last two numbers together, so that would be 2. So I won that one. So the sequence resets itself. So that's betting 1. If I lose this one, every time you lose, you go up 1 order in the Fibonacci sequence. So the Fibonacci sequence will refer to units. It doesn't matter what the amount of money that you're playing with. It's just everything is a unit or a bullet. And so that lost. So the next number in the Fibonacci sequence is 1 again. So you play 1 unit, and I'm playing $100 domination because that's the lowest you can play. If this loses, I go up to 2 units, and I keep going up in the Fibonacci sequence until you win. It's a loser, so you go up in the Fibonacci sequence. 1 and 1 equals 2, so you place 2 units. And the Fibonacci method or technique is great to play on these 2-to-1 bets. It kind of is like the only place it works is on 2-to-1 bets. And the reason is that by going up in the Fibonacci sequence, you're going to recover all your past bets as long as you lose. So that was another loser. We go up another one. It's to 3 units or 3 bullets. Deal. So if I were to win on this, I would not only win my money back that I just gambled, but I would win back all the money that I previously gambled. We go up another in the Fibonacci sequence to 5. So on a 2-to-1 bet, you win not only what you placed down, but double that. So on a $500 bet, it would be $1,500. All right, 30, that's a winner. So, and you'll see how this works out right now. I got 42,213. I had 41,813, so it was a total of $300 gain. I won, so you reset the sequence. If you were to do this in a casino and it was a $1 bullet, you could go, and they had a $100 max, you could go 11 bullets and only spend like $232, but you would win back like 300. That was a loss. Next in the Fibonacci sequence is 1. If you're interested, look up the Fibonacci sequence to see what it really is. Not in gambling, but in real life. 32, that's a loss, so I go up to 2 bullets. So at this point in the game, I have a total of 4 bullets in the game. Should I win, I get 6 bullets. So it's a 2 bullet game. That's a win. It's in the 9th position. So I'm up again. So I'm almost up $100 for the whole for the whole thing. Another $400 now. It's a loss. Ugh. 1 is in the Fibonacci sequence again. It's a low-key slow roll. I have seen like 16 losers in a row. I've heard of 16 losers in a row. I won. So reset the sequence. Personally, I have gone up to 8 consecutive losses on this one. Or I'm sorry, 10. Okay, second in the Fibonacci sequence is 1. Yeah, if you see, when you play this at a casino, you've got to know what, I'd say you'd have to have at least enough money to cover comfortably. I'd go up to 16 bullets, or 10 bullets is asking for, that's not leaving a lot of room for you to have losses comfortably, because you are going to win, and when you do win, not only will you recover all your money, but you'll come out ahead profitable. And the Fibonacci sequence is the only one where the longer you go in the sequence, the more your return profit is going to be. So we're up to 3 now. 4th position in the Fibonacci. It's a win. You can see I'm almost up $1,000. Reset the Fibonacci sequence. Sticking to this pattern is the only way it works. You can't go skipping around like, I'm going to bet 2,100 this time. I'm going to bet, 1,700. You have to stick to this pattern in order for it to work. And you can put this on any 2-to-1 bet. I believe, I'd have to look it up. That's a winner. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. I'm $1,000 up. So let me see if I can. It's a winner. Show me the payout scales on a European style roulette table. Okay, so what was that one? Oh, it doesn't matter. I will see now. So the last number was a 0. That was a loss, so I'm on the second. So, yeah, the column is a 2. I gotta make this bigger. Oh shit. Did I win? Yeah, I did win, so I'm back to that, maybe? So... let's see... 4, it's an 8 to 1. Down, so second in the Fibonacci sequence. Yeah, the column bets are the only ones that pay 2 to 1, and the 12 numbers of dozens. The dozens pay 2 to 1 also, so any of these pay 2 to 1. And 1 there, so it's resetting the sequence. Boom. So these are all 2 to 1 bets, and the columns, are all 2 to 1 bets. So you got 6 places that you could stick with. I like the top column. I've been having the most luck with that one. It's a loss, so you place another one. And it's important, even though the first 2 bets, if in a loss, are going to be 100, it's important to remember which one it is in order for you to remain profitable. Alright, gonna up it to 2. The secret to winning on roulette is not how much you bet or where you place it. It's whether or not you can sustain the money that you have. That's a winner. Sustain the money that you have, and then also make it grow. So normally on roulette, it's a game of catch up. You're always starting in the hole. You're always going to be less profit because you have to make the bet than your bankroll. And unless you're just going up there to test lady luck, then have fun with it. But there is a way to be profitable on this. It's a numbers game. It's a time game. Second in the sequence. Third in the sequence, which is 2. And I have like a little chart that has the Fibonacci sequence on it, and I just run my finger over it every time that I lose, and it tells me what my next bet is going to be. So that's a loser's. Next one is 3 units. In this case, it's $300. So, but in even if these were quarters, I wouldn't have to know that, like, okay, next I have to bet 75. I just have to bet 3 units. Just everything you have, just make it all the same. That was a loss, so I'm going to go up to 5 units. Yeah. I think that was a loss. I'll see right now. 20? Yeah, it was a loss. Remember, I started with $41,813. Another loss, so I'm going to go up to 8 units. It's an $800 bet. 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, look, I'm $700 down from when I started. But watch, on the next time I win, I'm going to gain that all back plus a profit. I was at like 43,813 or something like that, or 42,813. All right. Next one up is 1300s, or 13 units. 13 $100 units, $1,300. See, this is where I say you have to have the bankroll for this. On a $1 unit, I could lose 10 times, and I'd still need $233 as a bankroll to start with. After that, you're done. You just lost. All right, that's a lose. So now I go up to $2,100 next in the sequence. Not even worried about it. And when you're going to a table, you have to look and see what your max bet is. See, the max bet is 10 grand. So I can only go 11 bullets. Or 10 bullets, really. If I was playing $1,000 bullet. Alright, that was 21, so now it's 34 is the next one in the sequence. Let's run this. This is where I kind of get nervous, because now I'm going to start, now I'm starting to spend some real money. And I don't want to hit the table high. I'm 1, 2, 3, I'm 3 units away. That's a loss, so now it's 5,500. Half of the table limit. 5,000. 500. Yeah, 5,500. Deal. Look how much I'm down. I'm down 20 grand. Almost. But this one's going to be a winner. 30, boom, I won. I started with 41,813. Yeah. See, I'm back when I started this last sequence, I was only at like 43,819. So we start at the beginning again. Next up. Yeah, if I can get this up to 100 grand in the next 20 minutes, I'll put 10% of it on one fucking number, or on one column, or what. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 10 grand would be great if I played it on a single spot. I think a single spot is 31. What is it? One is 35 to 1. That'd be 350,000. So that was a loser. We'll go 2 here. I wish they'd show you what the last number was before you hit deal. And it was 35. So that's 20 minutes. I'm up. I started at 41,000, so I'm up $3,100. I'm up in 20 minutes. All right, that's a loss. So next one up is $300 bet. Voodoo. Odds for single number 37 to 1. Is that on European or American? Six. 0 does not count. Okay. That was a win. Starting the Fibonacci again. Boom. Do you play roulette? Loss. So still 1 unit in the next after about 30 years. Yeah. I've only running Fibonacci. I've only run up to the table limit like once. No, martingale. I've lost my ass playing martingale style. There it is. I'm up almost $4,000 in 22 minutes. Second in the sequence. 1 unit. I play another one called column and 5 corners. And that one is the 5 corners you play, like it's a 2-to-5 ratio. 1 on that one, so we're gonna go back to 1 unit. I was gonna try to get up to 100,000. If I get up to 100,000 in this stream, I'm gonna take 10%. I'm gonna take $10,000 and bet it on one number or one column or whatever. Haven't figured it out yet. Was that a loss or was that a win? 19 was a loss, but it's okay. Second. Wait, that was yeah, second. Win. Nope. What's a 0 pan? 0 double 0. Boop, boop. Let's do a 2-unit bet. Go up to 2 units. No, go up to 3 units. I don't even know what a 0 double 0 pays. What's the odds on that? I think it's another flat bet or straight up 36, 35 to 1 or something like that. They should pay you more on that though. That's a winner. Reset. Yep, 46. Second position. Nope. Go up to the third position. $200 bet or 2-unit bet. Fifth position, $300 bet. Oh shit. Clean it. 3. Alright. Yep. Fifth position, it's a 5-unit bet. Nope. Sixth position, 8-unit bet. There you go. 8th Street. Yep. Almost 5 grand. Reset the sequence. Yeah, you gotta know the table too that you're walking up to. That all right, win. The table minimum and the table maximum have to fit in your bankroll. So, like I'm saying, if it was a $1 minimum, you're gonna want to go like at least like $500 maximum table, so that you could. Again, cool. Reset the sequence. So that you can cover like your losses. But at a $500 table, you'd have to do over 14 straight losses straight in a row. Like I said, I think the record is 16 straight losses, and anything here and where I live. 28, that's a winner, isn't it? Nope. Second in the sequence. The single unit bet. That's a winner. Boom. 7th Street. Alright, I'm up 5,100. Oh yeah, you seen that, eh? Thank you for telling me about it. Telling me how. Between you and 44. That's a loss. Second in the sequence. 1-unit bet. Pardon me. It's a loss. Third in the sequence. It's a 2-unit bet. It's a winner. Boom. That should put me over 6 grand. Yeah. 6,100. I'm up. Nope. Yeah. Wait. No. Wait. 6,000. No. 5,000. I'm just under. I'm almost at 6,000. Restarting the sequence. I started with 41,813. So 800 away from 6 grand up. Yeah, it's a wonderful team then. If she knows how to fix it, and you knew that it was busted. All right. Second in the sequence, single unit bet. Oh shit, clean. The loss. Third in the sequence, 2 unit bet. And I'm only going up in the sequence on a loss. When I get a win, I reset the sequence. It's a win. Boom. It should put me close to 6 grand up. Oh, another 500 away. Tell you what, if I get up to 50 grand, I'll do a 10% bet on one. That'll put me down 5 grand though. It'll still put me up 4 grand for the win, you know? It's a win, reset the sequence. Oh, it's a loss. Second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. Third in the sequence, 2 unit bet. Yeah, if I bet 5 grand and I lost it, it's taken me 33 minutes to make 6 grand, so that's how long it would take to recover if I had the same luck streak that I did earlier. 10, that's a loss. Fourth in the sequence, 3 unit bet. Loss. Fifth in the sequence, 5 unit bet. That's a loss. Sixth in the sequence, 8 unit bet. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and like I said, the Fibonacci sequence is the only one that pays you not only what you've put into it during the course of your losses, but it also, the longer you go with losses, and as long as you can cover the bet and not meet the table max, you will profit higher and higher and higher. 7. So next 13 unit bet. Boop. It's a loss. Next in the sequence is a 21 unit bet. This is where I start getting nervous because I'm getting close to the table max. If I lose this time, the next in the sequence is a 34 unit bet. It's a loss. Next in the sequence, 34 unit bet. Okay. Oh, come on. Next in the sequence is a 55 unit bet. 5,500. 55 unit bet. If I lose this one, I'm going to be at table max. It'll be 89 unit bet. And I can only bet 100 units on this table. Boom, got it. Nice. So, yep. So now I'm at an 8,000, a $7,900 profit so far from when I started. And my last spin, I forget, 47.8, I think. I was only 6 grand above. Now I'm almost 8 grand above. I reset the sequence. That's like I said, the longer you lose, the bigger the profit is after a win. But you got to watch out for table max, and your bankroll's got to be able to cover it. So if you could go to a table, second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. If you could go to a table that was $1 minimum and we'll say a $500 maximum, you'd be pretty set. But you would need taking $500 with you would be 5, 6, 7. I don't know. It'd take $500 to be ready to comfortably lose it. And that's playing a buck at a time. So I would be up 80 some dollars. All right. So 8,000, 1, 2, 3, 8,300 bucks I'm up right now after 38 minutes. So that would be, yeah, 81 bucks. Restart the sequence. I made that 50 grand. I'm gonna get above it to be comfortable. I could still make a $5,000 bet. If I get up to $50,813, I could make a $5,000 bet, lose, and still come out 4,000 profit. But it would just be playing catch up after that, though, to be where I'm at. So it's like, what do you want to do, risk or walk away? Second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. You know, that's where your fun comes in. If you're not gonna just sit there for an hour, make, you know, $10,000 and then blow it all in one spin, that's a win. So it'd be 50,113. Yep. Cool. Reset the sequence. 1 unit bet. Second in the sequence. 1 unit bet. Third in the sequence. 2 unit bet. Boom, win. 50,200, no, 300, yeah. Reset the sequence, 1 unit bet. See, that's a 1-to-1 bet. Betting on red. Now, if he was playing Martingale, if he loses, he stays on red and doubles his bet. And that's a break-even game. Boom, I won. $100, $1,100. Alright, reset sequence, 1 unit bet. $5K on red. Oh, so he almost quadrupled his bet. Come on, hit it for him. Hit red. Come on, hit red for him. Nope. Boom. He's down 6,100 in 2 spins. I'm up. Look. I'm almost up 9 grand in 42 minutes. Reset. First in the sequence, 1 unit bet. If I win this one, I'll be at 50,913. Nope. 1 unit bet. Second in the sequence. Oop. Third in the sequence, 2 unit bet. Boop boop. I think if I win on this one, it's going to put me at 50,913 or 60 grand, $13. I forget which one. Boop, didn't win though. Okay, fourth in sequence, 3 unit bet. This one's definitely going to put me over the 60 grand mark. Boom, got it. 6th Street. Yeah, 5913. I must have fucked up somewhere. Alright, so that is $9,000 profit. I hit $50,000. Gonna take 10%, 5 grand, and place it right there. 1 spin. I'm still up 4,100 from where I started. Please win. Yes. No. Oh man, I forgot where I was. All right. True Fibonacci. Let's do it again. Oh, you bitch. All right, table limit. And then that'll put me 10 grand below what I started. Yeah, 11 grand below what I started. But if I win this one, I'm winning big. Come on. This is table limit. This is how you get in trouble. Trying to recover the losses. Yes! You motherfucker. Alright. Alright. Oh. Oh, shit. Watch me win. Yep, right there. Ah. I'm 10 grand. No. Jesus Christ. That's funny. You win some, you lose some. It's fake money, you know? Alright, second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. If I win this, it should be 31-2-13. Yep, that's a win. 4th Street. Pow. 31-2-13, yep. Restart the sequence. Second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. Oh god. Alright. Now here's the other one. Here's the other I like to play. That's a column, and then you take 200 and place it on every other street. Or every other corner. So my only losing numbers are 0, 2, 3, 35, 36. This column pays out even bet. 7,000, what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And this is 2,500. Yeah. No, wait, that's not right. What did I do wrong? Oh well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, we're gonna try to play Nightingale. But we got into that other game tonight, so that was a bust even bet. So it was 25, and then it was 25. Wait a minute, hold on. How does that work? So if it was 25. It has to come up to 7,500. So it would be 25, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So my losing numbers are 0, 2, 3, 35, 36. This breaks even for the bullet, and this is an 8-to-1 odd. So that would put me up 1,500 on the spin. If I hit any of these numbers, it'll put me 1,500 up on the spin. This one will break even. That's even money. Uh-oh. Winner. 1,500 win. Yep. So we're going to repeat that. Deal it again. Yeah, we got into that other game, and it ended up being like really good, but then something happened. I had to stop playing with him tonight. We didn't record it or stream it or nothing. It was some kind of like promotional thing or whatever. And they put on there that don't record it or stream it, but it was fucking awesome game, dude. It was like Once Human, but just a lot better. There it goes. Is that a loser? Yep. Boom. Repeat the bet. So on a loss, I think it's you have to You have to win 5 times in a row to recover from a loss on this one. So this one's a little bit more tricky of a technique to use, but it does pay off. Oh shit! $1,500 win. Okay, 2, 3, 35, 36, 0 is all I don't want those to show up. 2, 3, 35, 36, 0. X-Born closed play test. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of really cool. The missions are really cool. You drop in and then they give you a little something. Something to do. You have like a mission to do. And then you go down there and you do the mission, you loot, and then you get extracted, and then it's a looter shooter, I guess you can call it. Alright, 8-1. Yep, another 1,500 win. So I can get myself back up to 4,100 this way, but I can also lose. See, this is my insurance line, so that's how I like to play roulette, is at least with one insurance line. What time is it? 9:21. Got a little bit of time. Ah, shit. Just barely. That's a break even. Woohoo! Alright, come on. There you go. 8-1, another 1,500. So I should be up to like 33. Yep, 33,500. Repeat. Oh my god, you died and lost everything? How can you lose everything? What, did your shit stay on the planet? Yes. I love breaking even. Beat. Deal. You die, you lose everything. Damn. So that's why I say you gotta have like a medic on your team. You know, somebody that carries around all them, you know, just to heal people and shit. And if he's got the things in his own backpack, he can heal himself if he gets fucked up. Somebody playing point, somebody playing medic. Another $1,500. So what's that? 36. Yeah, 36,513. It's getting there. Well, it just goes to show you with roulette, if you've got a system and it's working, like the Fibonacci, I could have played for another hour and been up 18,000, you know? I played stupid, you know, and then I was like, oh shit, man, I can win that $5,000 back real easy. All I need to do is hit one lucky time. Nope. And then this one, it's a little bit more risky, but it's got some insurance, and then you could hedge bet too. So if you hit the 8-1, you're doing 1,500, and if you hedge bet, then I mean, there it is, another loss. Boom. Let's do this $1,000 Fibonacci. Hit it. Oh. Second in the sequence, another $1,000 unit. Dunk. Deal. I get $20,000 for just walking on tomorrow, so okay. Third in the sequence, it's a $2,000 bet, 2-unit bet. So I'm not really worried about losing anything. Oh, a 27 would have been nice. 9th Street. All right, 3,000, 3-unit bet. Deal. Come on, hit. Oh! $5,000 bet. Next up. Next one is 8,000. I got to hit on this one because table limit's 10 grand. If I lose on this, I go up to 8 grand. Yeah. All right, 8 grand. 5, 6, 7, 8. That leaves me a table limit to bet with. It should, if I lose this one, it should be $13,000 bet next. 13-unit bet. Oh, you bitch. Oh, look at that. So I'm back up to 34. So let's knock it down to $500 bets. That'll at least get me up the table a little bit more. Save my ass, but look, I'm back up to 3,400 or 34,000. Win. Nope. Second in a sequence, 1-unit bet, $500. Nope, that's a loss. No, it's a win. Oh, it hit 33? I thought it hit 32. Okay, cool. 35, okay. 1-unit bet. Nightingale has a max of 6 players in co-op. That'd be pretty cool. Have you ever played Nightingale co-op? Second 1-unit bet. Be interesting to see, like, because there's a lot of puzzles and everything like that. It'd be interesting to see if everybody be like running over each other's feet, or if you all have to do your own quests. All right, third in the unit. Third. I have seen it played co-op. So is it everyone's working towards the same quest, or everyone has to do their own quests? Because a lot of times, like, if you got people that know what they're doing, they run and they do all the quests real quick to get, you know, advanced, and then people who maybe are, you know, like more like on a chill mode, they get like kind of dusted. There was a loss, 3 units in the next part of the sequence. It's 1,500, that ain't bad. It gets us at least 10 bullets here. Next in the sequence will be 5 unit. That's 2,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Deal. Oh. Yes. Doop. Okay, we'll stick with this $500. It's kind of working out pretty good. Gives us 20 bullets then, at least. Second in a sequence, 1 unit bet. Oh, fuck. Oi, oi, oi. Third in the sequence, 2 unit bet. Deal. Yes. 37, almost up to my original amount. Did I drink all my pup? Yep, drank a whole damn 2-liter. There you go, 8th Street. Donk. Alright, repeat that. Deal. Nope, that's a loss. Okay. 1 unit, second in the sequence. Oh. Third in the sequence. 2 unit bet. Nope. Fourth in the sequence, 3 unit bet. Nope. Fifth in the sequence, 5 unit bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now is when it's really going to start cranking the money. I can legitimately only lose 1 more time. Yep, I won. Doop. So this should be up there. 40 grand. I'm almost where I started. Deal. Because of the $10,000 table limit, it limits the number of sequence steps I can go up, and that's not good, especially when you get a losing streak. Okay, it's a loss. 1 unit bet, second in the sequence. If I could get up to like sequence 4, sequence 5 every single time, I'd make all this fucking money tonight. I'd get up to 100 grand in the next 15 minutes. 10th Street. Boom. These are streets. Alright. Back to restart the sequence. Yeah, I'm gonna, when I go to sleep tonight, I think I'm gonna watch it like co-op play, see how it works. Second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. See, what I'm doing is I'm testing these theories out here on the playfield before I go into a real casino. And Michigan, like where I live, we have like tens of, like, at least within 60 miles, I've got 10 casinos that I can go to. Like, but the matter of the fact is, okay, yeah, third in the sequence, 2 unit bet. I'd have to find the right table. If they don't have the right table, live table, I can't play. I'm just not going to walk up to any table. It has to have the right minimum, the right maximum. All right, third and fourth in the sequence, 3-unit bet. Otherwise, I'm not playing it. And legitimately, I'd probably walk in there with $300, and that would give me 10 bullets, 10 losses. There we go. Good. All right, so I'm almost to where I started. I'm $300 away. That could be this bet right here. Well, that would only put me 41.7. But it's like I've got so much more I could do with $300. So I'm like saving my money, saving my money, saving my money. Second in the sequence, a 1-unit bet. This'll... What did I do? Alright, 2-unit bet. $4,200, 42,000. Will this put me 42,000 if I win? Yep, it's a win. So 42,000. Yeah, yeah. There you go. I'm back up to where I started almost. I'm $300 away. Second in the sequence, 1-unit bet. Ugh. Third in the sequence, 2-unit bet. This one will put me over if I win. Yep, got it. So that should be 42,000. What? 43,000. Restart the sequence. Zero double zero fucks me every time. 1-unit. Second in the sequence. Got it. All right. Just restart the sequence. Second in the sequence, 1-unit bet. Alright, 2-unit bet, third in the sequence. Yes, it's a win. If I could run up to fourth sequence every time, man, I'd rake in the cash right now. Second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. Birdie watch. My twinsy. Lazarus, 3 million. Holy shit. Hey Ashes, what's up? Just kind of chilling out, betting on some roulette. I was up over 10 grand at one time, but I'm about 5 grand up now. That's a win. Restart the sequence, 1 unit bet. $3 million. What is he playing? Damn it, not gonna show it. I'm not his friend, that's why. Second in a sequence, 1 unit bet. Uh-oh. Come on, Lazarus. You're gonna put down 5,000 on a damn fucking zero? Take forever to do it. That's gotta pay 35 to 1. That's gotta be straight pay. If not more. Alright, third in the sequence, 2 unit bet. Oh, nice treat. Yep. Good. Doing good. Reset the sequence. Second 1 unit bet. It's a win. $47 puts me 5 grand. 200. All right, 9th Street. Just keep it rolling. Nope. Second in the sequence, 1 unit bet. Oh. Oh shit, close. Alright, third in the sequence, 2-unit bet. Doing on time, 9:45. Oh shit, went away. Damn it. Alright. Fourth in the sequence, 3-unit bet. This is like where I'd like to be the sweet spot, right here. Like, if I could win here, like 3 times in a row, exponentially watch the money grow. So I was up 5 grand before. Didn't win this time, so it's a 5-unit bet next time. $2,500 bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right. This one will put me up to, see, it'll be $5,000 more than the original, and that's 24, 25, 5 is 50,000, maybe, no, 48. But I didn't win, so we're gonna go to 8-unit bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So that's gonna be a $16,000 profit if I pop this one, plus the 5 grand. Nope. Uh-oh, now we're into some heavy territory here. 13-unit bet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Please hit this one. I have to hit this one because I'll be over table max on the next one. I'd be 500 over table max if I had to bet on this next one. Hit it! Yes! 9th Street. Boom. 52,000. Yep, 51,000. Alright. Well, look at there. I'm 800 away from being 10 grand again. Decides if you have a host that wants to share the quest, then you should do okay. Yeah, see, that's the problem I kind of run into a lot of times is when you share quests, it's like somebody gets butthurt that like it's progressing too fast. I could see like helping out on quests, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch. Because some games are great to play co-ops, and some other ones are just like fucking arguments waiting to happen. That's just my personal feeling about it. I'll play anything. I don't give a fuck, but like I was telling Knucklehead earlier, it's like I'm the kind of guy that I'll fucking jump off a cliff just to see what happens, and like some people don't like that too much. Oops, I want to go 2 here. You know, like if I'm playing with a bunch of people that are like, here you go, 10th Street. 53,813? No, 52,000. Yeah, and that's another thing I was wondering too, is like how do you get past the beginning part? There's a lot of cinematics and stuff like that. And so I guess it's like once everyone gets done with the tutorial, they'll all meet in the kingdom. Is there a way to like have what you have and then like meet up in a group? Like have an existing player and then just like get added to a group? That'd be kind of neat. Mm. Two units. Boom, hit 9th Street. Uh-oh. Second in the sequence. Doink. Right. 3 units. Yep. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Alright. 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. That's 4,000. So I got a hit on this one. Yeah, no yawns, please, right? Yeah, well, it's time for me to get to going. Betty bye, dude. I gotta get up in a couple hours. Alright, 9th Street. Doom. Boom. Good way to end it right there. 56,000. So walked away. 10, 15,000, almost 15,000 ahead, and I was 10,000 ahead before, but I made those stupid bets. I put a $5 bet here, lost. I thought I could win it back. Put another $5 bet there, lost. I think I did a $10 bet, and I played columns and corners. Got back up to 34 down from like 28. Actually, I was almost down to 0. You know, and just by going back to Fibonacci, instead of using $100 as my units, I used $500 as my units. And what I did is, because of the table limit, I limited how many bullets or how many consecutive losses I could handle. With a $500 bullet, I could have gone up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive losses. I could have bet on the 7th one. But I'd have to win on the 7th loss, or on the 7th spin, because that would put me at, well, you saw it. It was what, 6,000 something, and then the next one would be 21 units, and that's over the table limit. It's 500 over the table limit. And although my profit would have ate up that loss of being able to bet that one extra unit, that doesn't, it doesn't give me the chances. That's why I was playing $100 units, and that gives me, on this table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 solid chances, and then the 11th would be a $8,900 bet. But I mean, the profits off of that would be astronomical. So that's why I like to play no limit, or at least, like, if I was playing a dollar table minimum, I'd want the max bet at any time to be 500 max bet would be a good one. But let's say at a dollar table and I lost 10 times in a row, that would be 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 13 plus 21, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 34 plus 55. So that's $143. I could lose 10 times in a row, and I'd have a $143 loss. But the payoff on a $55 bet 2-to-1 is $165 minus 143. That's a $22 profit on a 10 loss streak. You know what I mean? But like, if I made it to 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth sequence, that would be a 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5, a $12 total investment, and it would be $15. It'd be a $3 profit. You know. I mean, that's a good. I don't know how much the spins are, like how long the in between the spins are at a casino, but I mean 5 spins, that ain't shit, dude, you know. So no, actually, if I won on the first one 5 times in a row, 3 is 2 times 5, it'd be $10 profit in 5 spins. But I think casino spins are a little bit, they take a little bit of time in between each one. I think like they're 2 minutes in between spins. I don't know. So like I know at casinos they know the system. They know all the Fibonacci's and the martingales, reverse martingales, the toccatos, the stees, all the different methods of gambling, 2-to-1s, stuff like that, the 2-to-5 ratio, everything. That guy just played fucking double streets. What he just threw down was called double streets, and you know, the bull at a casino at a roulette table can call you an advantage player and let you not play the table if they're going to watch the way that you playing it, and they know all the different. They'll know as soon as they watch your gambling pattern, you know, if you know what you're doing or not. And if you're sitting at the odds table, they're going to move you to another table that has, you know, if you're an advantage player, they're going to move you to a table where they know the odds are going to be in their favor. Like I said, the common odds on a Fibonacci loss streak are like 11 losses in a row is 0.3%, and 16 losses in a row is 0.016%. So, like, I'd say finding a $5 minimum table. Let's go with this. 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 25 plus 40 plus 65. You could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 105 plus 105 equals like $300 would cover you, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could comfortably lose 8 times, and at a $5 bet, yeah, each win is going to profit you, and the first sequence alone is going to profit you $10. So in one spin, you could win $10. You know, and as long as you can stay under table max and have the bankroll for it, $300. I would go $300 at a $5 min and a $1,000 max. No. Wouldn't even need that much. $5 bin. 500 max. You'd be fine. You'd walk out of there in an hour with $600 profit, according to those statistics. So, but that's gambling. You could have the best system in the world and just fucking the numbers decide to play the low odds or the high odds, you know. But in games like Roulette, Baccarat, you pick a side and you stay on it. You stay there all night. It's a slow man's game. This one, Roulette, it's usually a lot happening. So people are like, oh, there's so many different numbers. Which one do I put it on? And they're like, you know, okay, I'm gonna put $10 on the number 11. And they're like, oh man, well that didn't work. Well, I gotta win my money back, so now I gotta play $20. And instead of playing it on just one number, I'm gonna like play it on red. You know, well, red only pays the 1-to-1. You know, single number pays you fucking 8-to-1. You know, so they're stupid. They up the amount of money that they play, but they lower the odds. You know, if you're gonna play on number 11, play $10 on number 11. If it doesn't hit, and you want to double your money up or double the bet up, bet $20 on the column. So these are 2-to-1 bets right here, right there and there. These are all even monies. 8-to-1, or no, 35-to-1, 8-to-1. 8-to-1. That's 35-to-1 is on a single number. 8-to-1 on the corners. I forget what it is on the fucking streets. I think it's either 6 or 7-to-1 on the streets. So these are called dozens. First, second, and third dozens. These are called streets. These are columns. This is a corner. And these are your 1-to-1s. Or even bets. Evens, straight bet. Boom, boom, boom. And that's my cue. Alright, guys. See you tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for sitting and watching the rest of my Sunday night. Spent fucking just gambling. Alright.